See, two things in your life you have to make sure that you do. You have to watch Friends, and then you have to watch Godfather. Without these two, you can't go forward in life.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wow Media Cast episode number 4. We are a 3-man team running a media company, and we decided to spend less time talking at work and talk more at this podcast. I'm joined by Jude Peters, Elijah, which is not his real name, and Darren.
One of us has a pseudonym.
We have a pseudonym. We will have to watch all the podcasts to find out what his real name is. We won't show it. We won't even show it on the graphics below.
Especially Sanka.
Sanka especially has to watch our podcast, especially Sanka.
Why do we talk about Sanka on podcast?
No, because
He's the one who...
He's a critic.
Yeah, he's a critic, but our first episode went viral because of him.
Yeah,
really?
Thanks to Shankar, not because of Sanka. We have other reasons to go viral, not because of you, okay?
Yeah. No, because he put out a video saying he can't find me on Facebook because he doesn't know my real name.
Okay.
So that's it, yeah.
We had an interesting week. We had a lot of shoots this week.
Yeah.
So what you get to hear here is a lot of behind the scenes. We get to talk about games, gadgets, and God.
The 3 Gs.
So right, no one expected the last one.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
He's good, the 3
Games,
Gs.
gadgets and God.
Yeah. Like
Nice.
why not, right? God
Yeah.
is also like tech. There's a lot of tech in God that people don't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of science behind it.
Yeah. People put him to the church
Science.
and tell him to stay there when actually there's a lot of tech.
Yeah.
And what happened this
I
week?
wonder if
Yeah.
people have watched that, watch what we do as Science of God.
They must watch that.
Yeah. Where is it available on you?
It's available on YouTube. It's on the Wowlife channel /
The whole thing,
YouTube
huh?
the whole 2-part thing is available.
Right.
YouTube/Foulf Church.
Yes. Science of God.
Works of wonder.
Works of
So what did you say?
Foulf Church.
YouTube.com/
No, because
works of wonder.
I go and search it as Foulf Church.
Yeah, if you search Wowlife, it
Yeah.
just comes up. That's it.
But,
But the actual username
Is
is
It's Wowlife Church now.
youtube.com/ works of wonder.
Right. That's
Is a channel name,
right.
but the channel is actually Wowlife Church.
Right. Hold on. We're having a small monitoring
Technical
of audio.
deal.
Reduce. Okay. Increase and then reduce. Okay. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. This is tech. This is the tech part of our podcast happening right now, right? Just
The gadgets part.
gadgets part. This is how we're doing.
Yeah, the gadget. What was it about?
Games, gadgets, and God.
That's nice. That's really nice. How did you come up with that?
I came up with it yesterday. I was thinking, like, what do we talk about mostly? We talk about gadgets, we talk about technology, and we talk about God.
Yeah.
And so why would you put God in there? Everyone will be asking, right?
Yeah.
Because we talk about gadgets.
Yeah, because it's a part of our lives, right? We live with, and then we are like,
That's a good one.
that's tech in God.
Yeah,
And
that's
what
a good
Wow
one.
is mainly known for also is the amount of mechanics it puts into
Yeah.
the word that everyone used to preach in Gaza. Anyway, hey, we got to talk about this special thing happened. I saw on Twitter. Okay, Justin Bieber, you must have heard of it on news.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber challenges.
Yeah, we know Justin Bieber. We
know Justin
We
Bieber.
know
We
Justin
know, we
Bieber.
We brought him up in our podcast several times, and now he's on the news. We bought him.
Yeah, I know.
He's trending now.
He's trending now.
I think
Again.
he pushed people trending, no?
Yeah, he looked like a farmer. He was going to do farming.
Yeah.
To live his life.
Why is he looking like a
He
farmer?
looks like a farmer. If you check his new video called what's the name? Be the Best to the DJ Khaled's new song. He has a stubble. He can't grow mustache properly yet.
Really?
He has like long ones coming out. Like, He
Okay.
looks like one of those American farmers.
Okay.
If he has a tractor next to him, we won't recognize him. We think he's one of the guys.
He's from
So
Texas.
what's the news trending about him now?
He just suddenly out of the blue tweeted this thing. We'll put it on the screen, right? Yeah. What a challenge, Tom Cruise, to fight in the octagon, which is MMA. Tom, if you don't make this fight, you are scared. You're scared, not you are scared. You're scared, and you will never leave it down. Who is willing to put on the fight? Hashtag at Dana White,
Dana White.
who is the guy who owns
UFC.
handles UFC.
Right. So
And a lot of people have like,
what is he? Is he into
No.
this kind of thing? He's not, huh?
he just got married recently.
You remember? What?
That's all. Like all the thing I know
I
about
thought
now that he's
I
got
thought you
married.
knew about Justin Bieber.
You were going to talk about Justin Bieber last time to get the teens on, but turns out you don't know anything.
I knew that the teens are on Justin Bieber. That's about it.
Apparently, the teens are not on Justin Bieber.
Oh really? Yeah. So Justin Bieber is now married.
He's married, and this is the next thing he put after that.
Did you remember there was a video a while ago that he had gone to some neighborhood and the guys over there had bullied him, asked him to do some push-ups and all that.
No.
Yeah, y'all didn't see that.
No.
Well, he had just randomly walked into. Oh no, I think his vehicle broke down or something like that. And he had gone into one of these neighborhoods. You know, one of these.
The hoods. The hoods.
hoods.
Yeah, I don't know what they call it. The Bronx.
Yeah, the Bronx.
Yeah, and these guys recognized him.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, Justin Bieber and people in the hood has some probably.
You know why? He was acting black for a while.
What?
He was a rapper. He was coming in with the black talk, like the way he spoke. Suddenly was for in 2014-15. You could hear him talking. He was like, "Yeah, I'm like, you know, that's my life. You know, what I'm saying."
right,
He's like a bit like that, not completely.
So somehow these guys just circled him around, and then suddenly he was forced to do a certain amount of push-ups before they could let him go.
Oh my god! And he was
And then somebody has.
He was ragged. He was ragged.
See, I know stuff about you.
Wait, was he skinny? Was he like small muscles and all that?
No, he was just wearing his usual what do you call the active wear?
Okay.
Active wear. That's what they wear, right?
Yeah, he was also known for wearing that pants with the lowest crotch.
Yeah.
The low crotch pants.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it looks like you have a huge crotch
Yeah,
area.
yeah.
So maybe I was thinking, was he wearing those or no?
His balls be sagging. That's
Yeah, I know, it looks like that. It seems like his
Really, yeah?
genitals are big or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Anyway, what he did was post for Calvin Klein, and he was like showing off that he has a body. Maybe they saw that and they were like, alright, show us your dips.
Yeah. But he did it. Huh? He did whatever they were asking to do, and then they all.
They accepted him as
They
one
went.
of them.
Yeah. I think they accepted in
You
the
are
group.
one of us come into the
Yes.
black hole of.
So all you gotta do is.
So you all did know about this.
No, we
movie.
didn't know.
We didn't know about that.
That's good. That's good. So you're the 1 point.
That's 1 point for me,
That's
okay.
good for the teams.
So we have a Justin Bieber scoreboard.
Yeah, Justin Bieber's covered is tick today. We got that fact done. So he's apparently going to fight Tom Cruise, and I think someone else has made a video about it and made fun of that.
I know that.
But if it happens,
It's great.
Tom Cruise is 53 or something.
53.
53.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy is
53 or 56.
my age. He's 26 or 20. I don't
What
know.
do you think
I don't know how
will
old I
happen?
am.
But why is he challenging Justin Bieber? Is there a story behind this?
Maybe the YouTubers started to get into the octagon now with the boxing matches. So Logan Paul fought a fellow called KSI. They are both YouTube people. They were making videos, and they suddenly said, "Let's do this." And it was the most streamed event on million streams. 1 million streams.
Yeah.
Imagine getting 1 million streams, like concurrent.
Is it 1 million or more than a million?
Close to a million?
Okay.
Not 2 million. It was under 1 million
under.
streams. I mean, concurrent viewers.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's the first that was
Pay-per-views.
ever. Yeah, it was pay-per-view. Also.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was more than all the UFC, boxing, everything.
Ah, right, okay.
So the Logan, and my kids are watching it because Logan Paul is a kid YouTuber.
Kid YouTuber.
Nine and
Demographic
above or
of
whatever.
9, yeah.
And KSI is also kids. And they fought, and whatever happened didn't matter because they won at the end. Like they both won. You know. I
The
think
match was a draw.
Oh, it was a draw.
Oh really? Wow.
So what happened
But
was
anyway, Tom Cruise is a kind of he's a character, right?
Yeah.
He's
Interesting character.
very interesting character. I mean, I used to like him. You know, I
You used to
remember-
like him?
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, I still watch his movies. I remember, on radio here in Sri Lanka, right? On radio, you get these people talking, and there are things going like the breakfast show.
Yeah.
One day I hear this lady, I can't remember who the host was. So they were asking guys to rate themselves based on their looks.
Okay.
So they themselves, they have
In
to
Sri
call-
Lanka?
In Sri Lanka.
Okay.
So
That's new?
Yeah. So the highest you say so 0 to 10. So if you're a 10, what is it? Oh, so you're a Tom Cruise.
Right. So that's the
yeah.
highest.
So Tom Cruise is the gauge.
Right.
Right,
So the highest, most good-looking person on
Yeah.
earth at that time, probably.
At that time, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Right.
That's a bit, yeah. I mean, for 53, he has a good look.
He has
Well,
good
he
look.
still looks fit and all.
And also he does like the craziest stunts.
Apparently he does most of the stunts, right?
does
No,
all
he
his
does
stunts.
all his stunts.
All his stunts, huh?
He could die any time
Yeah.
in those videos.
Really?
Like the way he turns a motorcycle, drives it, and then turns
Yeah,
it like
turns
this
it.
and falls
And
for the camera.
And that particular stunt
Right.
was supposed to be on a harnessed bike, but the harness broke or something. The harness malfunctioned or something, and they had only 1 day to shoot it.
Right.
And Tom Cruise said, "No, screw it, I'll just do it." he
I wonder, like,
went without it's unharnessed, so it's
So
unpredictable.
I'm sure he got hurt by doing that
Must be,
at
no?
some point.
Is he trying to die or something? He like had enough.
Must be worried. Or maybe he's trying to be Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan does his own stunts as
He
well.
does his own stunts.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody insures him apparently.
Is it?
The guy, he has so much of broken bones in his body and all that. Yeah, that day he was on some show. I think Graham Norton.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It was on Graham Norton, I think, and then the guy was telling that he does some crazy stunts and like he gets hurt all the time, so nobody insures him.
Okay.
Beyonce's legs are insured for like a big amount.
Oh really?
I don't know why I know that. I didn't search for that. I found it. I saw it on
It
the
just
news.
came up, huh?
Just came up. Like imagine people's voices are insured, the things are insured, everything's insured. Right? Yeah.
Well, if it makes money for them.
The
then-
band the legs make money. That's why they have insured the legs. I don't know
Oh
why.
really?
Where are you trying to get at?
I'm not trying to get there. I just the first thing I remembered, which shows that
Is this stuff
something's
that
wrong
comes
with me.
up in your timeline? Or
It comes up in my mind, and I'm thinking that's the problem now.
in
that
your
this
mind,
kind
not in your timeline. Not
my
in your
timeline is
Facebook.
fully variety and all the film news, so I get all the actors' news in it.
Right. My timeline is boring.
I heard that you complain that your timeline is boring.
My Facebook
Yeah.
timeline is boring, man. I check my wife's timeline if I want to see something interesting.
It's a very sad thing to hear.
Yeah, it's mine is it's all adverts and because I
notifications.
use Facebook for a lot of marketing.
Yes.
It's a marketing platform
Yeah.
for me, right? As you can see, I don't put out much posts
Yeah.
and all that thing. And but
Even if you does, it's very controversial.
it's very controversial. I just put out one good thing.
Put one good thing for
Apparently-
6 months.
Yes, I don't. It's one of the accusations that I have when Dishali,
Is your
she's
wife.
on this TV show and it goes and she puts out all these things and apparently I never like those. Right? I don't.
Your own
I don't.
wife's posts.
Yeah. Even recently, last time she was looking at it and I just went past her post and she was like, you just went. Why didn't you press the like button?
No.
And it became a huge issue, right? So I said, listen, I don't press like buttons like that to anyone. It is what it
You have
is.
seen behind the scenes, you know what.
Yeah, so it's sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And in the same conversation, after a while, then I saw somebody else has put something about Notting Hill, the Blue Door.
Okay.
And I commented.
The what is Notting?
Yeah, and I.
Notting?
You
I also
haven't watched
don't know.
Notting Hill.
I also
Notting Hill
don't
is the movie.
So yes, okay.
It's a movie, so it's actually shot in Notting Hill.
Okay.
And it has this. It has features.
Blue Door.
Is the Blue Door,
Okay.
where this guy lives and all that. It's very iconic.
Oh, that's the location, right?
The location is very iconic, and when you go down Notting Hill, where the Notting Hill Carnival happens, so it's there. It's like people who walk there. It's like attraction for people. Now they go and check out the Blue Door. They take photos and all that. So I've been there.
Right.
I don't know. I've seen it and I just
Right.
tagged it, and so she got pissed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was like, you said you won't like anything and comment anything else.
just like this.
Yeah, wife got missed.
So why? Yeah,
So
exactly.
you have to explain to her that your like is a fundamental right.
Exactly.
And also from a guy who is behind the scenes in the middle of likes, like you are around likes always.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially the work you do.
So
is-
somehow the timeline I just go past, and then because of this marketing stuff that all I see is just ads and ads
Yes.
and ads. I just one organic post and maybe 3 ads and one organic post and 3 ads.
That's not how we have it. We don't get. We get
Yeah,
organic.
it's weird, and I have. I think it's because I'm on all these groups where I can define markets. Like for an example, Sri Lankans living in the USA. So they have groups, and I have joined these groups so that I can do my marketing.
Yes.
I think because of that, I have many segmented groups and all that and probably that is the reason.
Must be.
Probably
That's
that's
a
the
sad. I'm very sad.
I hardly see anything from my friends.
It's a hard. We should play like a sad music for this segment. It's actually sad, like because when you go on Facebook, you want to see friends and you.
Yeah, I hardly see.
My God.
You're looking for it, you're like,
hardly see. Like there are like few people. I think you guys I see,
Yeah.
and maybe just
Doing
one-
what? I also don't post anything.
Yeah, exactly. But something will come up. Like you all this. Other than that, I don't
It's
see.
the life of a marketer. That's the problem. Like social media marketer is one of the work.
Probably one of the maybe one of the because see I have many most of the pages that we run on, especially Wow Life, are all under my profile.
Yeah.
And maybe because of that. And recently, Facebook sent me a notification. I don't know whether you all got that notification. They sent me a notification when I went there. They said, since you are managing a potentially high reach page, we want to know your exact location.
Oh.
And they didn't let me move from there until I verified my location as where I live.
Wow.
Yeah, I had to put my phone numbers at this, and they send codes and all that. And That's how I could get rid of that message.
My God.
They said I manage high potential reach pages.
Right. You do, right?
We do.
10,000
But
likes,
I know, we
60,000
do,
likes.
but I
Why
didn't
do we
think
need-
Facebook will consider as high potential. So,
Yeah.
I'm sure they have high potential pages, right?
Right. Okay.
High potential reach.
Okay. In
Yes.
their leagues.
There is a
Really,
potential.
yeah.
There's growth potential. That means.
Yeah.
You know what you sound like? You sound like the army general who has seen it all and
Yeah.
yes, like okay, yeah. And the young guy comes and tells something, and you don't. You like, okay, I know what's gonna happen, but okay. So, like nothing surprises you anymore because you see in the horrors of war.
It's
but
true.
Instead, it's
It
not
is
the
true.
horror.
What you said, nothing surprises me. It is very true, right? Forget about this. forget about this marketing and all that.
So don't go into life stuff. If you do it like
but
that.
honestly, right? If somebody tells me like the beer,
Okay.
if somebody comes to and tell me, actually, I spoke to Prophet also one day about this. If somebody comes and tell me, man, shit thing happened, I just shot somebody, or something like that. I don't get surprised.
Oh my God.
Immediately, right? Because I see, okay, now what are we going to do about it?
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Just imagine you came and told me, man, I just killed someone. I'm like, okay, I don't know. Hang on a minute. I'll be like that.
You're like, okay.
Yeah, okay. I don't get affected by it.
You see it like you know what to do. You rather think about like.
I don't know, maybe because
Maybe you're unaffected by the emotions normal people would carry.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
also the thing. A prophet preached about it as well. Marcus.
maybe.
Or maybe you're so solution based that you want to find a solution for that person.
Each way you are.
See, what I realized is I don't condemn them.
Yeah, that's a.
But it's not something that I do. I
You're
mean,
not
it's
like-
not, it's not
right,
I do.
right,
Like
right,
I don't
right.
try to not condemn the
Very
person.
very
It just happens.
So it just happens like, okay, right now I'm not. Probably you didn't mean it.
Yeah.
All this is running in my head. So you didn't mean it. Okay, now what the heck happened?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh damn, you killed someone. I'm like,
Yeah.
You should be talking to me like
Yeah,
that.
that's right.
I never react like that. I'm just saying this is an example,
true,
right?
right.
So if I have heard stories like
Yeah.
crazy stories. People come and tell me, I don't get affected.
That's crazy.
So when you just say I don't, it doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
It didn't surprise me. He saying that even.
It did surprise you. You're like, I know this as well. No, but not being emotional.
It's like you transcended time
Yeah.
and you know, okay, this is gonna happen now, this is gonna happen now, this is gonna happen now.
It's weird. It
And
is.
when we have
I live
ideas-
in a very weird mindset, I guess. Yeah.
And when we suggest ideas to you, because we are new, right? We think we haven't seen some of the things you have
Yeah.
seen. You will like look ahead in like 20 years ahead and like not 20 years.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
look ahead.
I seem to very quickly analyze. I keep telling Dishali this also. When somebody tells me something, I'm about 10 steps ahead of what the story is going to go.
Very correct.
Yeah. I mean, some people are very optimistic and say, yeah, this is going to work. But I know it's not going to
But then the thing is, you can come up with negative, no?
I do sometimes. So people
Right.
think I am negative and
How do you deal with that now?
that is hard.
That is
It's
hard.
actually hard because what I said actually happens and it doesn't work out, and they say it didn't work out because I was negative.
Oh, that's
not
an
right, isn't it?
accusation. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Right.
It didn't work out
So
because
because
it
of
didn't
that,
work out.
sometimes
Yeah.
I keep it to myself. I know this is not going to work, man. And then when it doesn't work, so I just tell myself like that.
But I see recently you have been,
It's not being. I'm actually not negative.
you take chances at work. You take a lot of chances.
I'm not negative. It's just that
Practical.
somehow I just see whether it's going to work out or not.
No, which is like a supercomputer. Okay, you that you rent out a supercomputer to test out scenarios and
Right.
they test out like a million possibilities and
Okay.
give you results. Like it's like that. So you probably process the scenario.
It just very quickly. I go. I know at least 2 or 3 steps forward. I just immediately have gone there. Like when you guys sometimes suggest something, can we do it like that? Immediately I know. Okay, so we're going to have a bottleneck there.
Yeah.
And it just
No,
works.
it's important, definitely important because if we go because we get excited about our own ideas,
Yeah.
and we get we don't see the threats.
But it must be frustrating. Sometimes I'm not excited. You guys are very excited, and I'm not. And I know.
I'm so glad that you understood.
Isn't it frustrating? No,
He
sometimes.
joking.
He responds the same way. He would respond to someone who comes and says, "I killed someone." He'll be like, "Okay." He'll be like, "Okay." That's how you respond.
It's very strange.
So what do you think about Justin Bieber fighting thing? That what do you think?
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that
Does
coming.
that surprise you?
Yeah, no, because I don't know why he would challenge like that. Maybe there's a background to him and Tom Cruise. Maybe actually
No, that's the
really
thing.
not
There's
so
nothing like that.
there's no beef.
There's no beef.
Scientology, I want to be
Was-
Scientology. Because he's a Christian.
Yeah.
He's in-
Or is it Scientology? I don't know.
No, what's the big deal about Scientology?
It's one of the. It's a celebrity religion, isn't it?
Is it?
I don't know a lot of celebrities.
No,
have
I know that they became a religion to evade taxes.
that. Oh, really?
Yeah,
No, wait, hold on.
No, there's a history behind it. What
because they were making. I mean,
yeah, obviously it's a very powerful and rich
Yeah,
kind of religion, church, if you can say that.
Strangely calling themselves a religion.
Yeah, they deal with, I don't know too much about it, but somehow one day I was walking on the street and there were evangelists of Dianetics.
okay.
Dianetics.
Yeah,
Which is the Dianetics.
Dianetics, right? Right. So
Which is like the Bible, I guess. It's like the big
yeah. So
document.
Written by that guy. No?
The guy who created it.
Ron Hubbard. Ron Hubbard or something like that. And then, so I was walking down this street and there were evangelists, like proper evangelists, but how they evangelize is that they want to gauge your stress level.
Yes, that's how they did it. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yes, that's how they do it.
Yeah, so stress level. They had this gadget where you let them on a they say sit,
Yes.
relax, they give these two things to your hand and
Like two tin, like
Yeah.
whatever.
yeah, like cylinders.
Yeah, cylinders.
Like two silver color cylinders, and then you hold it, and now they have this gadget going on, and then they gauge your stress levels and all that, and so
The
they
e-meter. That's what they call it.
Yes, the e-meter.
the e-meter.
Yeah.
So that's a document that came out called HBO released. It's a bit negative on Scientology. It portrays it negatively.
Okay.
So they call so they check your demons. They basically testing your demons, how many demons you have.
Oh,
Actually, they believe in something strange, which is I don't want to go straight into criticizing them also, because what they are saying kind of there is a certain truth in that. But what did they do to you after
no,
that?
so they did this, and kind of this is a long time ago. I'm talking about I don't know, maybe about 8 years back.
Right. When you were in the UK.
Yeah, this happened in the UK. So I was just down, I don't know, in some street, and then these guys were there, and so I just went and sat and was curious what to do, and
But you said the guy who was giving it to you had looked like he had more stress than everyone else.
yeah, they look more stressed than me anyway at the time.
Because they have commissions, no? I mean, they have targets to achieve.
Probably, I
and
don't know.
commissions to get.
Out of all this, anyway, then they were talking about it and what Scientology can do to you and all that, and then they were selling this Dianetics book.
Yeah.
That is, I have a book.
Okay.
I have the Dianetics book, and I started reading it.
Okay.
It's hard to read. It's very heavy.
Okay.
The words that they use and all that. So a couple of chapters, and it was hard to read.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to every other sentence I have to go to the dictionary.
Oh, so they're using big words.
They use very heavy words, and they are. It's the
Words that
style of
don't
writing.
exist.
I think it's about mind, right? They talk about
Yes.
psychology, and it's good to probably study that.
Scientology, this guy is a full advocate, Tom Cruise. There's a video of him doing the salute to L. Ron Hubbard's picture and then putting medals. They have big medals and
I'm sure they have priests and.
they are not priests also. They are whatever you call them, elders, I guess. You have to go clear. That's the whole point. You have to reach the place of clear where all your demons have left, and then they give you a certificate.
They call it. I can't remember this term. I was just thinking about the term that you're saying.
Yes.
You said clear, but they use a specific term for
Right.
it. And that's the point that they want you to come in.
Yeah. Then they give you a certificate for that after that. So
Oh,
then
so
you've
they
gone
are.
clear. Yeah, you're clear now.
Right.
And you can join the, but you have to pay to get up the ranks, which is the
That's the thing.
thing that these people don't understand. So the media they've been hitting them since for the last 10 years.
But they are behind closed doors, right? They don't
Still,
I don't.
Yeah, they have a huge estate.
Their reach is huge now. They're all over the world.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's fortified with huge high walls, security all the time.
Yeah.
And I think there's a road, there's a main highway that goes through it. Even they want that off the thing.
Whoa.
Yeah, so but the
So they
government
asked the government to build it away from them? or something?
built it away from them, and but the government denies it. They said no, we can't do that.
Right.
That's the only access that the.
So there's only one particular church.
no,
Or do they call it church anyway?
Yeah,
they call it church.
No,
The
they're all over
church.
the world. There's everywhere. In
I'm talking about the
Argentina,
main
Italy,
headquarters.
The headquarters.
It's
California.
beautiful though.
Yeah, it's beautiful church.
Yeah,
Blue
it's
color,
very
right?
grand.
It's very grand. Yeah. So I mean, I think we're going to get into it a
We have
little bit later.
Scientologists in Sri Lanka, you know that, no?
Really? Yeah?
Really?
I think there is a church as well because I was introduced to Scientology even before. So before I went abroad, also I'm talking now. Probably in the 90s when I was working for a company, there was this particular guy who used to come and always tell me about this. But at the time I didn't understand that it was. I think I was just out of school or something like that. So he was saying, he was introducing this, saying that, you know, you don't have to do anything. Whatever this thing, it'll take you, if you're supposed to be an engineer, you'll become an engineer. You don't have to try to do it. That kind of thing. And now it's all different stuff. But later on, I realized that he was actually a Scientologist.
Okay.
So he's not the law of attraction or anything. He's not telling that, right?
No, he's not that.
Right.
Not that. He's proper Scientologist. Because I later related to him once I got to, understood more about it.
Yeah.
I connected again and then, yes, how come you didn't know? I said, you didn't tell me the word.
Yeah.
You told me I'm a Scientologist.
They look like they borrowed a lot from the Bible, I guess, but ultimately, if you read the documentary reveals at the end what they believe truly what happened was there has been a planet somewhere far away who was filled with humans, which was exploded for some reason, blasted for some reason using volcanoes, and they lived just like humans, it seems. And those fellow spirits have now inhabited Earth. Those dead
the
peoples,
volcanoes.
the dead peoples.
Yeah, in the volcanoes.
No, in humans. They have come into humans.
No, what they say is they went into the volcanoes, waiting for it to erupt, and once it erupts, it goes into the humans.
So the volcanoes.
What is this? This is what they believe in.
There is a core. Okay, this is the core. It's kind of funny now to think about it. Okay. Yeah. So So when volcanoes go off every day, whatever day time, the spirits come out.
And they need goes into the soul because they believe in the soul, right?
Yeah.
And then stress levels come up.
Yeah. So they are causing stress. One man can have several thetans, they call it.
Thetans, yes.
Right. So you guys know a bit about this.
It's a documentary, that's all. I watched it.
You watched the documentary?
And this woman came out from famous actress came out of it and just left. So the problem is people who leave it with a lot of offense. That is the problem in this religion.
Even Tom Cruise's wife, what's her name? Katie Holmes. I remember, I think I read somewhere because she was introduced to it, right?
Yes.
And you know, at childbirth and all that, they are not supposed to show pain. They can't scream or anything like that. Childbirth has to be completely silent kind of thing.
But and
it was hard on her.
Right.
We also believe in painless childbirth, right?
Yes.
It's actually painless.
It's actually painless. Our one's actually painless.
All right.
It's not showing
now
pain.
we have stories like that at WOW, where few mothers had their babies, it was just very supernatural. But here they actually go through pain, but they can't put it out. They can't scream or anything like that. They have to just.
So they're working.
It's a
lot of work.
But I know that when you go through this process of cleansing, right?
Something.
So they record the whole thing.
Yeah, that's the thing about
it. So imagine, you and Darren is a Scientologist. He's taking you the process. I'm recording the whole thing. The thing is, of what you're saying. So the thing is, he can use it against you at any time you
has to confess all his hurtful memories.
Hurtful memories,
So that guy records all the hurtful memories. So it always involves some very personal information. So every man will have this huge file.
So they must have like a library.
Exactly.
So John Travolta was the first guy who was the big poster boy.
Right.
So he always has a huge file.
Yeah.
They help people's careers though. That is what's interesting though. So the actors. John Travolta, they say he can't live because he has so much of files.
Well, the thing is,
anything can go out.
John Travolta and even Tom Cruise and major celebrities came after the death of Hubbard, right?
Hubbard, really?
Then the new guy was appointed. I can't remember his name.
That is David Miscavige.
That's
his
the
name
guy.
sounds so like a malicious name.
Yeah. As soon as he was appointed, all celebrities started coming to Scientology.
So he made it.
He made
popular.
it popular.
Oh.
Not even popular. The celebrities started coming in after he came.
After Tom.
No.
After the new appointment.
The fellow died.
Yeah.
This guy came.
When the switch happened.
Yeah.
So they can use whatever they have against you. So maybe that's why people can't come out and
that's what they say.
Expose. Yeah.
But whatever it is, what they're trying to do is I like what they're trying to do. They want to help the earth. Very, very practical stuff they're telling. I mean, you can see the way they help careers. Like Tom Cruise is still inspired to go and do these stunts and all. And it helped his career so much. His career is still booming at that age. And if you take the actresses and actors who were with him when he did Top Gun back in 20 years ago, they are nowhere now. and who's the fellow, so Val Kilmer and the girls and all the who acted with him who are very much prettier than better than him, but he's moving forward in his career. So what they can do is good, but there's a heck of a lot of law in there. My God.
But are they doing it because using their influence or?
So they have PR strength, a lot of money and PR. So whatever scandals happen, I think they cover it up fast, or also they get agents connections very fast, because inside Scientology there's so many actors now. Producers, actors.
No, this is actually we are just talking the surface of what we know. We
don't.
It's not like we gone into detail and criticizing or
No,
whatever.
we are not criticizing.
We are not
No,
judging.
everyone's criticizing them. That's the other problem. I don't want to jump on the
So
bandwagon.
this is just we're just having a basic discussion on whatever the level of knowledge that we have on this.
Yeah.
Also, we are not
That's
like condoning the acts either by talking about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because we are
It's very
Christians.
important.
Yeah, that's true. Because those are the two camps: Scientology, Christians.
I know. I wonder.
Why then you get the Freemasons?
Of
Yeah,
all the
no,
Freemasons.
there's no fight between the Christians and Scientology.
There is.
No.
Yeah, there is.
They're like,
No, they condemn the Christians, condemn the Scientologists.
no more than the
Well,
Christians.
the thing is,
Everyone condemns the
Christians,
Scientology.
Christians condemn everyone,
everyone,
right?
yes.
Everyone.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's the problem with Christians. You're not supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
They just condemn everyone.
Yeah, Yeah,
the charismatics are like,
yeah.
they're like,
We just want to do what we want. We just praise.
yeah, that's it.
Charismatics, no, they are the ones who like, Harry Potter, they criticize. Anyway.
Yeah,
No,
that's
but
why you need wow life.
Yeah, that's how we did wow.
That's why you need wow life. So I feel like we have I'm not going to say that, but we are Christians at the core, but we're just discussing this as a topic of because you need to talk about things. Sometimes they don't even talk about Scientology.
They're scared.
They're scared. They feel like they
They're
get
scared
converted by
that the
talking.
Scientology demon will enter them.
Yeah. Very accurate. Exactly. That's what they talk about. They
Maybe the volcano will erupt.
volcano will erupt again, and one of
No. God will get angry.
Yeah.
And the volcano will erupt.
And he calls the
He
volcano.
goes the volcano. He put the evil spirits in. Oh my God.
Anyway.
No. Anyway, I think Justin Bieber thing is gonna based on that. Maybe it's not, and
Maybe it's just a fun post.
maybe it's
Maybe just a fun.
No,
maybe,
but the thing is that
maybe
then
just they are just friends and they're saying I'm going to take on.
Then this guy called.
Because I'm
Conor
sure
McGregor-
Katie Holmes is Katie Holmes and Justin Bieber are in the same age group. I'm sure.
no, that
Katie Holmes is very young.
yeah, she was young for the age.
Yeah. They have a huge gap.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Okay,
when
I
she,
didn't know that.
Katie Holmes started in what's that?
OC.
Dawson's Creek.
yes, I remember. Okay.
Before OC, she was in OC, yeah, was she?
OC and Dawson's Creek were all like the same kind.
Dawson's Creek, I think that's where she came out.
I don't think I was even born in.
No, I also wasn't born.
You haven't watched Dawson's Creek?
No, but I know everything about it actually. I Googled.
I haven't watched Friends.
I don't like Friends.
That's sad.
Is it sadder than your Facebook time?
If you haven't watched Friends, come on. You need to watch Friends. Everybody.
It's too long.
It has
What
10
don't you like
seasons.
about it? It's too long.
Yeah, it's too long. And
Yeah, but you don't have. It's not like you are in a hurry to like finish it. It's just you
no,
just go.
that's the thing about me.
Oh my god, you're one of those.
Yeah. Like,
No, so we do. For an example, when I watch Prison Break,
Yeah.
I wanted to in one day I would try to watch the entire season. So download the entire season, try to, because that was it keeps you.
Yeah.
In it. But Friends is not something like that. You have to, because it doesn't have like a continuation of what happened with. It's not like that. It's just storylines. But it's funny. It's a culture. It's a culture that they have. So you just get hooked on to. There was a time I couldn't have my breakfast or any meal for that matter without having Friends. So these are the TV series. It's either Friends, Frasier.
Okay.
Have you watched Frasier?
no.
And then 2.5 Men.
Oh right, okay.
I
That's
watched
new. That's new.
A little bit of 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 Men. And I so either somehow there's a channel that either one of it is always there. So when I come and sit with my food, I have to switch this on.
It's part of the process.
It's part of the process.
Yeah.
So and then it just go, and then recently on Netflix I found out Fraser was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's there, and just started putting.
No, until then, you are saying that you haven't eaten because you couldn't find it.
no. I'm talking years back, man. Why do I keep saying that?
What?
Years back.
Years back, 8 years back, 10 years back.
It sounds like I'm really old.
Really?
No, you're not there. I mean, when you say the years back, it's actually you in 2014 or something.
Yeah.
Back so many years back. But we can't say any other thing, right? How can I say a few years back?
Yeah.
Even that sounds old.
Yeah, true.
What are you going to say instead of that?
Yeah. Maybe we should ask the teenagers.
He doesn't have that problem still.
He doesn't.
Yeah, he's like, yesterday I watched. Yesterday.
I watched Lucifer last week.
No, but that issue is there with
Only
me now.
for you it's yesterday.
I get up in the morning. I am like, okay, I need to go.
What
to
time do you wake
training. These days I get up at 6:30.
Like a normal day, how
Yeah.
long? How much time?
And by 6 o'clock, you have sent so many messages saying that we have to do this, we have to do that, that is there, and all that. So I'm
wanna
like,
know.
what time did this guy wake up? So you're up and you're on the phone, huh?
Yeah, on the phone. That's the thing.
No, you
Right.
pray, like, or something, you spend
No,
some time
I-
in, like, contemplation.
You don't pray.
No, I don't pray. That's
You cry, I know that for sure, because you're crying now. No, I want to explain, your normal day, what is it like?
okay, my normal day has changed now. That's what I'm trying to get
Okay,
to.
okay.
But my an ideal day would be I would get up at 5, get a training at 7,
Right.
and then by
That used to be your.
that used to be my thing.
Until recent.
Until recently, I get up. I watch Lucifer.
No.
You watch Lucifer in the morning, huh?
Oh my
yeah.
God,
So before watching Lucifer, I sent all the messages.
Inspiration. No, he gets inspired in the morning.
Right.
And,
yeah.
It's like you get a download, right?
So you have to quickly watch few episodes and then.
I know it's like I don't know what it is. I just watch it. I don't do it intentionally. Like, okay, I'm gonna watch
Right.
this now, and it just
Right,
happens.
right.
Like, I don't know how it happens.
Prophet is going
I
to be
do.
like, that is unconscious.
I do it before I go to bed. I have to watch few episodes of Escobar these days.
No, that's the thing.
you
Even
had to
before
watch?
going to bed.
Yeah, before I have to.
have
Like
to
that's
watch
my sleeping. The moment that I am about to fall
Yeah.
asleep, so I have to watch at least one episode of Escobar.
Oh,
Not
exactly.
Narcos. I watched Narcos, the series, the
Yeah.
recent one. But there's another one called Escobar actually.
So funny.
and
You have to watch Escobar specifically and you go to sleep immediately.
Yeah, and then I just go through this parade of them killing people and all that. And then it's weird, isn't it? See, the thing is the way Escobar kills people. He's very calm about it. He's very calm about it, and he. So these days, what happens on Escobar is his wife keeps on confronting this guy.
now I see where the resemblance is. Now you told if a guy comes and kills and tells you.
Yeah. I'm going to get to that. I want to get to
No, this is, I'm talking about before Escobar. Anyway, so this guy, the wife has found a wife gets to, she gets the feeling that this guy is the one who's doing all these high profile killings and all that. And she's very upset and she goes and confronts him. And he just outright denies.
Okay.
I did not kill him. Why are you mad?
In
He's
Latin,
actually-
he's talking in Spanish, right?
Yeah. It sounds like tongues to me.
How does it talk?
Yeah, I'm not going to say it. It's just, but subtitles, right?
Yeah.
It's all subtitles.
So he's denying. Huh?
It's in Spanish.
Yeah,
no?
that's the
It's
whole
in
thing.
Spanish,
It's
and
very
the way Escobar actually speaks is like he emphasizes on every word.
Okay.
He goes like, I don't know how to do it, but every
it's a
word.
Spanish
Yeah.
series.
It started off with English. They were having a bit of English and all that, and then it went to a lot of Spanish.
Oh.
Your mind, it's very.
Even Narcos had a lot of English in it.
Right.
But then this is all Spanish, and then you get used to. It's like reading a book.
Yeah.
After a while.
No,
Reading
that's the thing.
subtitles.
Yeah, subtitles.
Subtitles. You
A
can't
lot
see.
of flows are
I can't concentrate on the screen while I'm watching.
I can't do that too.
It's the same thing for me.
And the thing is, sometimes in the English movie,
Yeah.
if the subtitles are still on, because you have the setting
Yeah.
on, right? So subtitle.
That's
And even the
so
English
true.
movie, I'm reading.
That's true.
Is that happening?
That's happened to
And
me
what
also.
if you switch it on? Like you don't want to watch it without subtitles after that?
You can,
You-
but you have to go to settings and all that. So
troublesome.
That has to. Yeah.
It's just-
it's not even a hassle. That's the thing. It's just
It's a big problem.
It's just there, and then you end up reading, and after a while, why am I reading? It's in English, and then you go for a while, and then suddenly you find yourself reading.
Yeah. No, that happens to me all the time.
No. One thing you need subtitles is when actors start whispering. I hate that.
That's true.
Then you need subtitles.
I hate when they whisper and they have to tell everything whispering.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what happens?
So
in
yeah,
Mali?
so Escobar, he confronts and he denies. He said no. But what he's saying is he's actually saying the truth because
Okay.
he didn't personally kill the fella. He just set it up.
But he's very calm when he's saying
He's
it.
very calm about it. Are you mad? I'm not that kind of guy. It reminded me of. Have you watched Godfather? Don't tell me you
I
have
watched
watched
Godfather. I
Godfather.
watched it. I know this
I
scene.
watched
I was going to
Godfather.
tell you.
Listen, we have to get
You
this
watched.
straight. You have watched Godfather.
Who's the editor? He's the editor and he has
I've heard that it's a
I-
good movie.
Apocalypse.
Godfather. Come on.
The door closing scene, right?
No, same thing. Not. I'm
One
talking
or
about his son. When his son is the
Two.
Godfather.
That is Godfather 2, the last
Two.
bit of the first
last,
movie.
Yeah. So again, his wife asks the same question.
Same scene.
Asking, so he tells the wife, I'm going to let you ask this question only once. That this is the only time I'm going to let you interfere with my work. Ask me. And then she asked about I think one of the brothers, he killed one of his brothers. And he asked, did you kill this person? He looks at her and says, no. So it has dimensions of it because he didn't. He wasn't lying.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying because he tells her, I think, I'm not going to lie to you. I will tell you exact the truth, but because obviously he knows what she is going to ask.
Yeah.
They was so clever, Said, this is the last time I'm going to allow you to interfere with my work, but and then he says
she
no.
leaves.
And then I remembered when I watched in Escobar, he did the same thing.
Yes.
He said the truth.
That's the ultimate gangster movie, right?
Yeah, Godfather is like that.
Okay.
You have to watch it. What are you talking about?
We're Godfather, man. We're going to trouble him on the next podcast. Because if he hasn't watched it, we're going to trouble him. We're going to trouble him.
I thought somebody poking me.
Sankar.
What's that video he put out about poking? He went and poked some people.
That's the video. So he went and poked you.
Okay.
He went and poked Darren. And you couldn't find me because my name is
typing
different.
Elijah.
Typing Elijah.
Right.
And we just put on the, what's the other guy's name?
On the search. On the search, and we can see it. And after poking, he's like,
I saw this video. It's a screenshot.
Yeah,
with
it's
the
a
screen
screen
recording.
capture.
And I was wondering what the heck he's doing.
Yeah.
But it's recent, right? I mean, he recorded it recently. With
We had a conversation on
Is it that hard? The poke option is like not there. No? You have to just go into settings or whatever and then see it.
It's hidden behind, do you want to delete your account or poke?
Do you want to delete your account or
Because
poke?
that's bad as poking. Worst as bad as leaving.
But why do they have it still?
I don't know.
Why
I
does
don't know,
Facebook?
maybe
I am scared because it might be
I think probably there's like a generation of sunkers there. Who like
You can't let go of that old Facebook.
yeah.
No, I think what will happen is Facebook will become like, if these social justice people find it, they'll be like, this is as bad as sexual harassment. They'll petition and tell them to remove it. This is a digital version of sexual harassment.
Yeah, what's
remove
with
the poke.
people? What's with social justice warriors, man? What's
It's a whole can of worms, man.
My
Really?
God,
No,
they
we can't
get,
talk about. We should talk about it. We'll
I
be
don't
like,
know. I don't know jack about it.
No, like
they
the
get offended by the smallest thing.
Really? Yeah.
The people who are.
The sun comes up the other way. They're like, oh my God, this guy did this thing, and that's why the sun came up that way.
Really?
Yeah, they get offended.
It's a whole different thing to talk about. My God.
Oh my God.
The activists, the people who are activists, and anyway. But the door closing scene in Godfather. Mm-hmm. So when she leaves at the end of Godfather, so it's a symbolic shot that they have there.
Okay.
And they show it from the woman's perspective, where the husband, she's POV of the woman. The husband is looking at her, and the door closes. And another guy closes the door. Like one of his goons come and close the door, and they cut those two. And he's watching, the door is closing. Closes, and the scene closes after. Show that he's closing that part of his life from her, and iconic that scene. So it's very emotional.
Even the ending of Godfather, I actually didn't. I
So,
probably have to watch it.
hold
again.
on. So Godfather is one movie, is it?
There were three parts of it. Trilogy. It's called the trilogy of Godfather.
Yeah. Like the Dark Knight.
You have to get and watch it. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
sir,
seriously. It's probably on Netflix. I don't know.
That's it.
Probably.
That's
Maybe download it legally and watch it.
Download it legally.
I mean, watch it from download it from
Yeah.
the what's the website?
That's what we do.
Yeah. We have a selection of things that we legally downloaded there. Anyway, I'm not trying to.
So tomorrow morning, I'm telling you, download Godfather.
Yeah.
Watch the 3 movies. Yeah.
Don't come to the next podcast without watching it.
Without, you can. Then you can be a critic of it.
I didn't critique it. I just didn't watch it.
Also,
You see 2 things in your life you have to make sure that you do. You have to watch Friends, and then you have to watch Godfather. Without these 2, you can't go forward in life. Are you mad?
I don't agree with the Friends, but okay.
Why not?
I'm going to replace it with
No, you can't.
Seinfeld.
I have my own Godfather in the form of Rohit Perera. So.
He's nowhere now, like compared to God.
I'm just
He's
joking.
so much.
Bro, I'm joking.
You are putting a wrong image of the home coach out.
But Lucifer, you were like Lucifer, huh? Are you still watching it?
I'm still watching it because
What season is
I
it?
want to find the end of it. Season 3 now. Season 3.
So the end is not yet. The last season is coming. Soon.
Yeah.
The final season.
The
End
final
of the
season. I just want to make sure that he gets his wings back. That's it. Then that I'm not interested.
That Wings episode was interesting to watch. It had some depth to what he was talking
about.
and I couldn't get it. Sometimes it's like biblical and sometimes it's not.
So this is like the devil has come to earth now and chosen to be a human and chooses to give up his divinity.
That's the only part of divinity that was left.
Yeah.
And he
The
had,
divinity.
divinity, and he actually he had it somewhere. He was hiding it somewhere, right? And somebody
somebody
stole it,
yeah.
and then he realizes that's the hole that he has
To
even
get
a bit
back.
of connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he burns it.
He burns it to show that he.
But
doesn't
you
want
see,
to.
you know, there's this the one who protects, who is working in the bar. What's her name? Maze.
Maze, yeah.
She goes for the cleanup.
She was sent
Yeah.
from hell
She
to.
she keeps one
One
feather,
feather, yeah.
and she keeps it. So
Yeah.
probably it's going to come back later on.
It came back.
It came
Yeah.
back. I didn't know. I haven't watched that far.
Yeah.
So wait, so can the DNA create the thing out of that again?
No, don't tell me because I'm still watching it. I'm still watching it. I got you guys to watch it, and I came out.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to finish watching Escobar, and then
Yeah,
I like the way what I want. Imagine Jude doing. Imagine Escobar shooting people in the street. And Jude is like, you're not seeing the one. Oh, then you fall asleep after that.
it's sad, no?
You fall asleep to that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
No, but Dylan, my brother, also watches and falls asleep. I can't watch and fall asleep.
My God, your
This is
brother has
routines.
become like a Mara gym freak now. No?
Yeah, we
Is
shot
he?
Yesterday he came for a shoot and he was telling, you know, my charges are double for topless shots.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
And
Has
he
he
was
got his
doing-
six-pack and all that?
He's got his six pack and
Yeah.
the cuts and the whole deal now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he did push-ups and pull-ups before the shoot.
Right.
Just before the shoot, he did 10 push-ups and pull-ups so that the cuts would come.
Cuts will come, really? Yeah.
Pump would be.
The pump would be
So
there.
this is we are going to put out a video soon.
Yes.
It's going to be very interesting video.
Yeah.
We did a shoot for it yesterday.
Yesterday we finished
Yeah,
the entire
it's
shoot.
going to be
yesterday.
an interesting video.
The strangest things happen at WoW. This is one of the strange events we have.
Yeah.
We're not going to tell you what it is. No, we can't.
Yeah, we'll be releasing it probably next week,
Tuesday.
next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday, watch the live
It's a
stream.
huge
no?
Watch the
production,
live
actually.
stream. Watch
Yeah.
the live
It's one of
stream.
the hugest, like biggest productions we have done, right?
Yeah.
It's cinematic. We
Yeah.
try to make it look like as best.
Yeah.
Would you like what inspiration did you get from like to make it? You directed it? How?
Godzilla. Godzilla was
That's what you said. You saw Godzilla and you got the idea. But you went to detail to recreate the shots and not recreate to create the very cinematic environment.
Yeah.
Like, it hasn't been done before.
Okay.
Yeah, no, just tell how it is. Like, how was it like for the people?
recreate the shots?
Yeah, just for us to.
Well,
You weren't recreating the shots per se, but you were trying to get resemblance of.
Not recreate.
Yeah, yeah,
No, he was
something like
doing like already. Wow, when we make videos, we have a certain standard of like keeping it like a not cinematic, right? We don't go for film related film like shots.
No.
Like track in. No, we
Yeah.
have a track.
you mean that way?
How
Okay,
technically?
yeah.
How did you like?
Did you use the slider this time?
Yes, we
Yes.
finally used the slider.
Right.
It's
Naveen,
not a slider. It's a track.
It's a track. Yeah.
Yeah.
Naveen was
It's a track.
really exceptional
Track dolly.
in helping me out with the whole thing. But yeah, so I wanted to make like a nice production because
Yes.
what we always do is we take footage from somewhere and we make a really cool video.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to do the same thing
Yeah.
again for this time.
Yeah.
Strange event because it's
the strange event.
getting stranger every
Code
year.
name
right?
it the strange event happening on the. We won't tell the date.
Yeah, then they'll know.
Yeah.
So I was watching Godzilla, and then when the credits came out, and I don't know there's no connection to it at all.
Yeah.
The credits is something else, and this idea is something else.
Right.
I don't know how I got it, but I have this revelation when I go to watch movies.
Right.
Like a movie is tough to make, right?
Yeah, definitely.
There's a creative field behind it, right?
Yes.
So my revelation is, if we buy the ticket, I'm sewing into that field. So I'm going to get
Yeah. So you're doing it in that mindset.
in that mindset.
That
So I'm
mindset.
sewing in to get into. I mean, I don't have to do it. I know
Yeah.
by grace I can get it.
Yeah.
But
you sew into it.
Yeah, but I sew into it and I
Yeah.
just get access to the entire thing.
You get access to the glory of that film industry.
Film industry, yes. Yeah.
Because there's a glory in that.
Yes.
And in Hollywood, obviously, they have reached that glory. So they are living in that glory.
Yeah.
So you can
Tap into it. So that's the revelation that I go most of the time when I go to watch movies. And coming out after Godzilla, I was like, why don't we do this? And then
Get an idea.
Yeah.
And then I pitched it to you guys after a series of long messages.
Yeah. But today we get to see a draft of it. Huh?
Yes.
Right. Good.
So we shot it yesterday. The edit was also done yesterday.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Done so fast. And we're going to see it on Tuesday at live streamers can watch. And
Yeah.
those who don't know who we are, we are behind the Wow
But
Life
then
media. So
no, but then I can't take
can
the
check
whole
it
thing to myself because
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
collectively, yeah.
yeah,
It's
because
fine, but it's a new level.
The production level came from Jude. The camera thing came from Naveen.
yeah.
Ideas from, so it's a team thing.
Yeah.
It's a Wow Media team thing.
Did you use different kind of camera for shooting?
Yes, we shot it on a different camera.
On different
Yeah,
camera?
on a different camera. And different lenses and lights. The lights weren't static. The lights were constant.
The lights were moving?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
The lights were moving and different lights were used. Different techniques were used throughout.
Yes.
That's good. That's new.
And it's coming on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Watch it. If you want to tune in, so we do a lot of productions outside as well, but most of the productions for Wow Life Church, and we are behind that.
We are the media team of Wow Life.
Yeah,
And then we go as Wow Media Productions.
Wow Media Productions.
media arm of Wow Life. Like the website says. I just read it today. It said media arm.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
So you
You
read
didn't read it either.
No, I wrote it, right?
No, I read it. I didn't notice it today when I checked it.
Right. So, okay, where are we going next?
We are.
There was a lot of things to
We
talk about.
Are we up for time?
No, we're not.
No, then good. Just go. What are you going to talk? We want to talk about.
Your thing doesn't come up when you touch that.
We have a time.
I have to upgrade to the new one. That's it.
Right. Why it doesn't do anything?
No, it does.
You have the
It does
privacy
with your
glass.
fingerprint.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's the thing.
No, we have the privacy glass. But hold on.
Wait, yeah, you can't see it. You can't see anything, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you see mine?
No, I can see yours.
That's 12:24, and you have messages from Diana.
I can't see anything. I keep
can't.
pushing this and I
Yeah.
can't see anything.
Yeah,
Wait, there is something coming up, so you can't see it. That's why I think.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah.
We used to have those in our computers those days.
Why would you have that in a computer?
Like, listen, okay, you don't know this, right? So we have to have the CRT screen. Naveen knows these things, right?
Wait, those screen guard for the eyes? To protect your eyes? Yes.
So those the CRT screen is
Yeah.
not good for your eyes. So you used to put a screen, what do you call those now? Screen protectors or whatever. So you used to have, it just hangs.
Yeah.
So the upgraded versions of it is, these are like privacy.
Right, privacy.
Like secretaries and all, they used to use this. yeah. So I just realized this. I was wondering why it's not coming up, but
It is coming up. It's annoying, but I don't like it. Why you want a
No,
privacy
it's
glass?
good because I never
because
realized
it's
such
the-
an angle. It gives a very good angle. You come quiet
Yeah, quite.
here to
Yeah. Wow, other people who will read it. I make sure. You go for it.
But why do you have such thing like that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a protective layer as well. And
So you
also
just
the-
bought it,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
You
it.
didn't buy it for the privacy.
You have to pay extra for the privacy.
No, who Mel gave it to me.
Oh, right.
Ah.
Why would Melanie? I'm kidding. Honest.
It's a 3M, so it's good.
Alright, then it'll be really good.
Nice. But it's a bit small for your phone. Or is
Yeah,
it the
it's
right
the
size?
X. This is the X. Is it
I think she wanted to give it to me and then she gave it to you.
Well,
Mel, I have the X and Elijah doesn't.
why?
Here we are going to bring Mel as a
I
guest
was
one
going
day.
to
Yeah.
ask you just now.
So the podcast is going to have a guest, Mel. We're planning to bring Mel.
Mel.
We don't know when.
Well, it's not even a plan. She has already confirmed.
She had confirmed.
She has confirmed.
But we just have to tell her when, huh?
We are just waiting for the right time for
Yeah.
to bring Mel because she is such a gorgeous, awesome person.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the
And-
everyone.
and
Wow,
everyone
knows her.
knows.
And most of
yeah.
all, she lives in the same house
As
With
a-
Prophet.
with Prophet, and then she has a lot to talk.
Yes.
My God.
It'll be exciting episode. Watch out for that. We'll let you know. when it
Also,
happens.
question and answers. So the video second one is going to come out. We need questions now.
Yes.
Are you going to put out the second one?
Yeah.
What's the hashtag, guys?
But we need to publish the first one in our channel first.
Yeah. So
It's only on live stream at the moment, right? No, it's not on live stream
it's
now.
not on
either.
that anymore.
Right.
So I think now we can talk about PUBG versus Fortnite.
Yeah. What was you had gone to who was your friend, whoever the kid?
Yes,
We were
Saira.
watching-
Saira,
What are you talking-
you're watching it.
What are you talking about?
PUBG and Fortnite.
What is PUBG? What the heck is PUBG?
Player unknown battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds.
It's a game.
It's a game.
Okay.
It's a game with a frying pan.
It starts with the frying pan.
That's
Yeah.
the frying
So that's the main.
It's crazy. I mean, how my God, how many teenagers watch it? That's crazy.
the team playing.
Not played. What are the games that you played?
The last one, I don't play games anymore.
When you used to?
Killzone Liberation.
The last one I used to play was Killzone Liberation.
Prophet is playing Red Dead Redemption, no?
Just finished playing it.
Is it? Okay.
After Killzone Liberation, I really couldn't play
Anything.
Do you like
didn't
playing
get-
games?
Yeah.
Like if you have the computer, would you play it at home?
Yes.
Or do you feel like you'll wasting it?
No, absolutely not. I like it. I like it, but I never actually invested on the equipment in that scale.
Right.
So I liked it. I like the PSP.
Yes.
The PSP was very nice. I like the graphics and all that. And then I actually don't even play games on the iPhone.
You don't like to?
Not that I don't like it. I never got into it. You know,
Right.
just but I prefer to have that full setup.
The
Right.
game itself.
With the steering wheels and the
Oh, right.
all that, with the seat and all that.
Yeah.
If you can invest one to office, it's good.
Oh,
no?
yeah,
It's-
really
it's,
great. I feel really
I-
bad if
it's
I.
probably relaxing.
I doubt that.
Really.
No, but there is a certain, like when you're coder, when you're a coder,
Yeah.
there's a lot of gaming.
Yeah,
But I don't know about
sure.
media person. I don't know about. But anyway, you could have one.
Yeah.
It's good to chill.
No,
sometimes,
but why I
with a
brought
couch.
PUBG versus Fortnite was now my friend Saira.
Yeah,
She told I'm not gonna play Fortnite. Why don't you want to play
it's
Fortnite?
the biggest game.
Because it's the in-game right now. I said, no, I don't want. I hate it. What's the deal about it? It's
Well,
both are the same, right?
The
It's
graphics
almost
look
the same.
different on Fortnite.
For PUBG, it's
Are they from the same company?
No,
different.
but they are made from the same engine.
Maybe.
Yeah, from Unreal, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so the Epic Games made it from Unreal as well. That guy also made from Unreal as well.
Isn't Nintendo in the gaming scene anymore?
They are, but I don't know.
Who is?
Nintendo.
But the
Nintendo is.
Yeah.
They made. They put out the
Switch.
Zelda game, new one on the. They made the newest console called the Nintendo Switch. Very cool.
Okay. Do they have the thingy still?
And not the Wii. Yeah, that's
Not the Wii anymore?
they might make it, but they haven't released a newer version of it.
You remember when we came, there was people were complaining about so many accidents.
It's big.
Yeah, they had been so much into the game, they damaged their TV screens and it slipped their. Yeah, these are true stories. You were playing the tennis game or whatever, and
That's why they have the things.
They have a strap. They brought the strap later on.
No.
Initially, there was no strap.
Okay,
if I'm not mistaken.
Wow, really?
Yeah, when we first came, I played with the very first one. So
Right.
that's why I know that I can't remember having a strap there.
Oh no.
So you just go at it, right? And then everything slips and then it goes and it ends up in the TV screen. I remember there were posts in Facebook or whatever, like it's actually embedded in the
Yeah, that's what I remember.
it had like gone through. I don't know how that happened.
Intense,
So,
like extremely intense tennis
stuff,
game.
Yeah, and even some people have got like, it got hit by the other person.
Behind the mother is bringing dinner and coming.
Yeah.
Well, so what are the games?
Maybe it had some health and safety issues.
Issues,
and
no.
then,
Yeah, they had this. They say after that, click, put the strap.
Maybe,
put the
no,
strap.
what-
They say that in the
really?
beginning now, like click,
Right.
click.
No, what has happened is they didn't have a person like Jude to see 10
To
steps.
say-
Yeah, if you were there, you would be like, guys.
This thing is
Imagine,
going to hit your head, man.
imagine Nintendo, like the guy is excited, like he's coming to Jude, like they have hired you for that, okay, for what do you call like the name, right? Like he's not the top, okay, no? And then he comes like, guys, imagine we have 2.6 and no wires, you control the game, isn't it great? And like whole team behind you is excited about it, and you'll be like,
Somebody gonna get hurt.
nice.
Who said that?
Russell Peters.
Somebody gonna get hurt, huh?
So Russell Peters.
Oh my god.
And they're like all down. Oh.
My cheeks are hurting.
No, actually, what you meant was somebody gonna get hurt at a strap. They just go away. They get upset and go away.
It's coded.
Coded. They have to understand you were talking about with the strap.
Such a low technology, right?
Yeah,
Have a strap in there.
Strap has been there since the horse days. And
But games have come a long way, no?
no, the Switch is amazing. So you like the Switch? Actually, it's like it's probably bigger than this. You can. It's like Google TV. What's that? What's it called? The one we have here. Chromecast. So you just you can cast it to your TV. So it will be a screen with two separate joysticks. You can remove the joysticks and also go to the, fix the joysticks to this thing and take it to the washroom if you're going to the washroom. And immediately the TV continuation will happen on screen here.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't explain properly at all. I'm not. We didn't do gadgets, tech and God.
No, we got
properly.
it. We got it. So
If I give a keynote
gadgets,
speech in
games and
Nintendo, I'll be
God,
like,
and
games.
we are weak in the gadget area.
gadget area. Imagine me going to keynote and giving, alright, you guys take this piece, okay, it looks like this, you take it off and go to the toilet, bathroom, sorry, and it goes from here to there. I'm explaining it to the audience.
Really?
The audience.
The keynote.
Speech.
Oh my god.
Anyway, that's what they released.
You remember the event that Werner was trying to do?
Oh yeah, for Wow Media.
For Wow Media.
If you went
we
there.
should let Darren do it.
No way.
That we do videos. Oh no, we also do other stuff. I'm doing impression of myself. No, that's not good. No, anyway, the Nintendo Switch had released a game called Zelda. You remember Zelda? No. It's an old game. They continuously made like up and a very nice game. Graphics are very stylized graphics.
Zelda.
I was on World of Warcraft.
Ah, really?
Yeah, and then after a while I switched to
Yes,
Killzone.
so it wasn't addicting like they say it is.
It was.
Right.
It was addictive, but I don't know. I think
You're a
I
person
logged
who's like,
in
you know, when
details,
someone
yeah.
says murder, you're like, fine, so yeah, you go on addict.
Yeah,
You
then
see through it.
after a while. And the worst thing is now, see, we go as WoW, right?
Yeah.
So every time, those days, now
yeah.
it has indexed properly and all that. Now we are all over the internet.
Yeah.
Those days, if you go like WoW, search for WoW, the World of Warcraft comes.
Yeah. Well, first it's a.
Yeah.
Now it's Dota.
Yeah, now you
Now
you
you go to
made
WoW Life and all that. Now it
you kill them, you kill them all.
yeah, we have got indexed properly.
Yeah. Cool.
Anyway, what are we going to do? Are we planning one for next week as well? We're going to have another episode, right?
Yeah.
This is episode number 4. Episode number 4.
Of course, we're gonna have one next week. Everyone.
Why would you even ask that? Like,
I don't know. It could be, you know, they used to have something called the weekly show.
okay.
The weekly show, and they weren't doing it weekly, right? And then
This problem
This
is
is Yamu, right? This is Yamu, right?
yeah,
And they apologize for it.
Yeah, I know. And then this is, who are we kidding, man? So let's call this the whenever show.
I remember that. I remember.
Whatever show or something like that.
I remember he said that. He was like, who the or something. He was saying,
Yeah,
you
who they
know, and why am
call
I wearing? I used to wear t-shirts. Why the hell am I wearing? I'm in Sri Lanka. I'm going to wear a t-shirt. I was like that. I remember that.
He was offended about him himself. And then, who they call this the weekly show?
He put the name. Indie.
We call it the whatever show.
Whenever
show or something like that.
And I remember the YouTuber called BroScience, his name is. He tried to say new videos. He's a gym guy, so he talks like that. New videos every week, and eventually he never did weekly. He said, new videos now, and he leaves. Every day is a new thing, new videos. Next year. And he says that it goes, and actually he doesn't post for like 6 months, and everyone still waits for him to post. Anyway, we are not like that guy. We are not like BroScience. We release.
No, we're going to do the episode next. So we'll have a weekly episode, right?
We'll have weekly episode.
We try to do it weekly.
Till we are led to
Not.
do it, not. Yeah. Yeah.
Which is whatever we can.
Okay, can we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's wrap it up. But thank you guys for watching, and
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.
Yeah.
bell and subscribe. Newcomers, if you liked what you saw and you like the gadgets, spoke about and God, anything.
Yeah, don't forget on social media we put out the teasers,
Yeah.
the clips of this podcast.
Yes.
Don't forget to go and watch the full thing or listen to the full thing.
Yeah.
The link is always in that, and we found out that some people
Can't find
couldn't find the full episode.
The link is always in the description. If you just click read more or see more.
Yeah.
No, we'll make sure that the
We'll
link
make
is
sure.
always on top.
Yeah, on top. Just
Then
click
here
the
you-
link. That's it. Just click the link.
So this camera. There you go. And that's it. See you guys next week.
See you
Thank
guys
for
next
watching.
week.